Imagine discovering that your child is unusually bright. They ask deep questions, learn quickly, remember details you forgot, and sometimes seem years ahead of their age. Most parents would see this as great news, and it is. But raising a smart child comes with challenges that many people never expect. In fact, some of the most common parenting mistakes happen when parents realize their child is intelligent. They often have good intentions, but certain habits can unintentionally hold a child back instead of helping them thrive. Today, we're looking at 5 mistakes parents often make with smart children and what can be done instead. The first mistake is praising intelligence instead of effort. Imagine a child who constantly hears things like, "You're so smart," "You're a genius," or "You're naturally gifted." At first, these comments seem positive. After all, parents want their children to feel confident. But research has shown that when children are mainly praised for being smart, they can develop a fear of failure. Why? Because they start to believe their value comes from always appearing intelligent. When a difficult challenge comes along, they may avoid it. If they fail, they might think it means they aren't actually smart after all. Instead of taking risks and learning from mistakes, they stick to things they already know they can do well. Over time, this can limit growth. A better approach is to praise effort, persistence, and problem solving. Instead of saying, "You're so smart," try saying, "You worked really hard on that," or "I like how you kept trying even when it was difficult." This teaches children that success comes from effort and learning, not from a fixed label. The second mistake is expecting perfection. Many parents see a smart child and naturally imagine a bright future. They picture top grades, prestigious universities, successful careers, and remarkable achievements. The problem begins when these expectations become pressure. Smart children often put enough pressure on themselves already. They may notice their own mistakes more than anyone else. When parents constantly expect excellent results, children can start feeling that mistakes are unacceptable. Some become anxious. Others become perfectionists. A few even stop trying new things because they are afraid of not being the best. The reality is that intelligence does not make someone perfect. Smart children still forget homework. They still make poor decisions. They still struggle with certain subjects, and they still need room to learn from failure. One of the most valuable lessons a parent can teach is that mistakes are normal part of growth. Children should know that their worth does not depend on perfect grades or flawless performance. When kids feel safe making mistakes, they become more confident learners. The third mistake is ignoring emotional development. Many people assume that if a child is intellectually advanced, they are also emotionally mature, but these are two completely different things. A child may be able to discuss science, history, or complex ideas far beyond their age, yet still struggle with frustration, disappointment, friendships, or self-control. In some cases, highly intelligent children experience emotions very intensely. They may worry more, think more deeply about problems, or become overwhelmed by situations that others overlook. Parents sometimes focus so heavily on academic achievement that they forget emotional skills need attention too. A child who excels in school still needs help understanding feelings, managing stress, handling conflict, and building healthy relationships. Ask about their emotions, not just their grades. Listen when they talk about problems. Help them develop resilience.
The goal isn't just to raise a smart child. It's to raise a healthy, balanced person who can handle life's challenges. The fourth mistake is overscheduling their lives. When parents notice unusual talent or intelligence, they often want to provide every possible opportunity: advanced classes, music lessons, sports teams, language courses, coding programs, tutors, competitions. Every activity may seem valuable on its own, but when combined, a child's schedule can become overwhelming. Many smart children need something that looks unproductive from the outside: free time. Free time allows children to think, imagine, experiment, create, and explore their own interests. Some of history's most innovative thinkers spent countless hours reading, daydreaming, building things, or simply following their curiosity. Constant structure can leave little room for creativity. Children need moments where nobody tells them what to learn, what to practice, or what to achieve. Sometimes the best ideas emerge during quiet, unplanned moments. Parents should remember that a busy child is not always a thriving child. Balance is important. The fifth and perhaps biggest mistake is forgetting that smart children are still children. This mistake happens more often than people realize. Because intelligent children may speak like older kids, ask sophisticated questions, or show advanced abilities, adults sometimes expect them to behave like miniature adults. But intelligence does not erase childhood. A smart child still needs play, they still need comfort, they still need patience, they still need guidance, and they still make immature decisions from time to time. Some parents become frustrated when an intellectually advanced child acts their age emotionally, but this is completely normal. A 10-year-old who understands complex mathematics may still argue with siblings, forget responsibilities, or become upset over small things. Children develop in many different areas at different speeds. Academic ability is only one piece of the puzzle. The healthiest approach is to appreciate their gifts while respecting their stage of development. Let them be curious. Let them be playful. Let them make mistakes. Let them enjoy childhood. Because one day, childhood ends. In the end, raising a smart child is not about creating a perfect student or future genius. It's about helping a young person develop their abilities while remaining happy, resilient, and emotionally healthy. Remember these 5 mistakes: praising intelligence instead of effort, expecting perfection, ignoring emotional development, overscheduling their lives, and forgetting that smart children are still children. Avoiding these mistakes won't guarantee success, but it can help intelligent children grow into confident, capable adults who love learning and aren't afraid of challenges. And that may be one of the greatest gifts a parent can give. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other parents who want to help their children reach their full potential. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.